America is joining us. But real quick, so quick question I got for you. You over there?
Yep.
All right, real quick. Did Goober get a street, or has he ever gotten one? Do you know? Did any copies about Goober or Aunt B getting anything today?
I suspect Opie would be the next one if there is to be a next one, but I don't know his hometown. I suspect it's not North Carolina.
No, I suspect you're right there. Okay. Opie deserves a street. You're very good.
You think?
Ron, well, he's got an Oscar. He just got the best director Oscar, of course, for his movie. Ron Howard did, so I think Opie deserves something. All right. Thank you very much, Sue. I was saying Nyssa Hanger joins us. Now, remember when you were in high school, everybody always wanted to hang with the cool crowd? Always. If you were in with the cool crowd, you were, well, cool, right? Well, as I was mentioning, Nyssa Hanger joins us, and she is raising the cool bar to a new level. Blake High School senior is featured in this month's YM magazine as one of the coolest girls, one of the top 20 coolest girls in America, and it's an honor that's well-deserved, Nyssa, because last Christmas time, during your Christmas break of your junior year in high school, you actually went to New York City for the 2 weeks that you had off, and you helped out with the relief workers there providing massages for everybody who was working at Ground Zero.
Right. I went with my mother, who went with a massage team for 1 week in November, and then she came home and said, I've got to go back for Christmas, and I said, I'm going with you. So we went up for 2 weeks, Christmas and New Year's, and worked in firehouses and the St. Paul's Cathedral and counselors and things like that. And then we went up again for a week in February. I took that off school.
Well, one of the top 20 coolest girls in America is huge. That's a huge, huge honor. So how does one get picked for this? What happened?
A woman named Johanna Skilling, who we knew up in New York, is involved with the literary world and just nominated my name to YM, gave them my number. They called and interviewed me, asked me questions, and chose me. All
right, now for the honor, you get to go back, and I'm holding, here's the actual magazine here that you have, and this is the picture of you down here in the corner, but you get to go back to New York City next week.
Right.
And it's to take part in the luncheon that they're having to honor everybody. So what's the sentiments going to be like for you to go back, and do you have any plans to see some of the people that you helped out last December and January?
We started an Adopt a Station program, which gives us, for about $200, each station will get a sponsor, and we'll go up and put aromatherapy diffusers or vaporizers, oils in certain fire stations, so we actually may do some work while we're up there.
So
but otherwise,
you're going to work during the honor process. Now let me give the folks at home a better shot here. Maybe we can get this on this camera over here, right in front of me, on camera one here. You can get a shot here of Nyssa, and there she is, one of the top 20 coolest girls in America, and it's on this cover of this magazine, YM, and you can get it on your newsstands right now. Final question here: experiences like this, there's no doubt that it can change anybody. How's the trip that you had to New York and everything that you saw there and experienced, how's that changed you in your life?
Well, besides having lifelong friends and memories, I've actually decided to go to massage school, and then after going to massage school and getting my license, I probably will want to study mental health so that I can use massage as an actual therapy and specialize in victims suffering from post-traumatic stress.
All right. Thank you very much. Nyssa Hanger, she is one of the... What do you get from school, real quick? What do you get from school because of this? I mean, people treat you differently in school now? You figure you're one of the top 20 coolest people in America. They're going to be treating you differently.
I've actually made friends with one of my APs because I have to keep going to the office and getting things like that. But otherwise... Any
free dessert in the cafeteria?
No.
No?
No.
No free dessert in the cafeteria?
I still got to pay for my lunch.
Maybe the school, if one of your workers in the cafeteria watch it, give her dessert. Just one free dessert. She deserves it, all right? Thank you very much, Nyssa, for joining us.
You're welcome.
All right, Marty.
We'll buy her lunch and dessert whenever she wants it. Nyssa is cool. And speaking of cool kids, we want you to meet a Bay Area child who needs a family.